going on, guys? It's Cal here from KR Sabers. We're just going to be doing a general unboxing and assembly video of the Thrawn Hunters. If you've got your kit and you're looking to be assembling it into a static form or just ready to display, this is the video for you, and it covers some tips and tricks of issues that you might come across and wonder, oh, how do I fix that, or how do I do that? Well, this video is going to explain that. Firstly, we're going to put on the side panels. Nice and easy job. Like I said in the video, you can just use some super glue, or some people use double-sided tape. You'll notice that there is some cling film on here just to keep those plates in place. What we want to start off doing is unscrewing the button assemblies. Just pinch those two, grab the whole assembly, ensuring you're grabbing onto the brass base, and we just want to take that out. We'll take our cling film off. Now these are very delicate, we don't want to bend these, so we just take them off like so. Hopefully just pop them off like that. Now how I like to do it is I just get my super glue, which is like Loctite CA glue, and I just make some dots around everywhere. Put one dot there, and you can kind of see I've just made these little series of dots. And then I'm just going to get the panel and I'm going to push it down and just hold it down like that for about 30 seconds. And just while you're holding it down, if you get a bit of excess, it's not the end of the world. And I'm just holding it down at every point with my fingers. And just spread your fingers out, push down, apply some pressure for about 30 seconds. And that should be enough. Some people like to use double-sided adhesive tape. I find that using Loctite is a bit easier, a bit of a better bond, and normally the curing time is about 30 seconds. Hopefully, I think it's been about almost 30 seconds now. So I got a little bit of seepage on my finger there, which I'll just clean off with some acetone. Be nice and easy. Acetone is the best thing, really. So let's see if I can get this on camera. So right here I've got a bit of roughness. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yep, right there. You can see where I've got some glue. So I'm going to take the microfiber cloth, bit of acetone on the end of it. So it's got a bit of acetone in the squeezy bottle, and I'm just going to rub that away. And within well, it's gone now already. I'm just going to go around it, make sure I've got everything, and there's no seepage or anything, and that wiped off like a dream. And as you can see, if I zoom in again, that line is completely gone. Lovely jubbly. So that's one side we've done, and again it took about 30-second cure time. So we're going to do this side. I'm just going to make a series of dots. Okay, so that is stuck down really nicely. Obviously we've got some glue smear marks that we want to get rid of now. So if I just focus, you can see I've got a bit of glue smear there, glue smear around here, all of which can be easily wiped away because acetone gets rid of it perfectly. So I'm going to show you, even if you get loads of glue seepage, it can all be wiped away. You haven't got to worry about it. So give that a quick wipe. That one's gone on the edges here. Anything around here, look at that, all gone. You can see no glue marks, no glue residue, all disappeared. And we'll put our button back in place. Like so. So we've got those side panels on. Let's go ahead and put our recharge port in. So just using your thumb like that, we can undo this, and again in your kit you get 2 recharge ports. Apologies if I'm rushing this a little bit, guys. I'll just trim these legs down. Put this in. That's in there nicely now. We'll put our D-rings on, which is also very simple. Just undo this. Take the pommel off. We've got a screw in here. Let's undo that. Get one of our D-rings, which is in the box. I got these really cool sort of tumble finished grey coloured ones which look great. We'll screw this back on like so. Got a belt clip. Put this screw back on, which uses a 2mm hex key. And that is our Shoto ready to display. I'll give it one little wipe more with the first side that I did with acetone, just to get any potential glue marks away. So just need the diamonds as well. That looks really good. No marks whatsoever. Got everything. Perfect. There we go. That is ready to display the Shoto. Now we can do the main hilt. So we've got our D-ring ready. We've got the other recharge port. We'll get that ready as well. We'll probably put that one in first. So I will quickly cut the tabs off. I'll bend them first this time. Oh, that one just broke off. That one and that one. Trim those with my scissors. There we go. Okay, we'll put the D-ring on first. And take this screw off. Like that. Hook the D-ring. Put that on. We've got a D-ring attached. I'm going to use a pair of tweezers just to hold the recharge port in place for when I put this piece on. It's just threads onto the recharge port. That's on there nicely, just nice and tight. So then we've got our recharge port on. Now what I'm going to do is put the belt clip back on, like so. Now we can start with the panels. So we unscrew the button, so just push down hard, unscrew that. Take the cling film off. Got our two pieces. Again, be very careful with these. And let's apply some glue. We've got some glue frost in quite a lot of places, or dried glue. Let's wipe all that away with acetone. That's coming off beautifully. Magical stuff, acetone. Just gets rid of all the seepage without it affecting anything that's been used to glue it underneath. And it doesn't affect the finish, doesn't do nothing. So we just wipe away that. So we'll get a few more bits. So now you can see no glue marks, just pristine looking, and it's in there nicely, no problems. We'll screw the button back in place. Show you. That button's in there nicely now, nice and secure, and we'll do the other side. That's nicely stuck. Again, look, we've got some glue marks, got some there, and I know you might be panicking if you've got glue marks, but don't panic, they'll all wipe away. And that's it, all gone. No more glue marks, just a bit of glue on my fingers really, but you can see it's in there nice and flush. No glue marks, you wouldn't even know. So that's how we glue the panels on. Because the hilts are quite simple, there's not much really other than that. Obviously if you're planning to do an install, please wait for Goth3 Designs to be showing off his guide. If you want to remove the side plates, a good tip is to remove the button. Put that aside. Obviously we need to remove this. Remove that. We need to remove the pommel. Because they're quite a tight tolerance, these parts. Got the pommel removed now. And obviously you're probably wondering what's the best way to pop it out. Normally what I do is I just get it from here. So I'll use something like the back end of a Sharpie, and I'll just like that. If it's not coming out, then it's most likely the tightness of this panel. We'll loosen these. In fact, we'll take it off because it kind of clamps down a little bit. So you can see now you can actually lift it, but if you have a look, it's quite tight in this area, and I know you guys might be worried about bending it, but you can see it comes off. Now, if you are worried about how tight that is, what would need adjusting to allow for a better tolerance is this rib. If you see here, let me show you. So I put this in place, and you can see that the tightness is there. Hear that click? It's when I go. Now, if you want to be getting that click less and making it a bit easier to remove, because it will stay in there nicely regardless, we can adjust this slightly. So let me show you guys how to do that. So we'll take this out, the rib. There we go. You want to be pushing out from this side, and we want to loosen this. And you can see we've got just a little bit of play in the part. If you zoom in a bit, see we've got that little bit of play. So we'll put that on the peg, like so. It's in there nicely. We've got that bit of play now, and we'll screw this back in, and we'll see how the panel fits. So it's nowhere near the same type of click, and you can tell by the sound. So when it was really tight, it would make a loud click, but now it's like that's it in. If you find that your part is tight around that area, just loosen that screw a bit, it should be okay. So now it just came out nice and easy, because we've got that little bit of play just in there, which isn't clamping down so much on the actual part. It doesn't rattle or anything, it's just loosen this screw a little bit and it should relieve a lot of tension. And like I said, it doesn't make that crazy click sound anymore, because it's just fitting in nicely in place. You can tell just by how loud that would be, that click before when it went in. It's nowhere near as loud. So I'll just screw this back on. Put the pommel back on. Put this screw back in. I've got to put the button back in. Now we're good to go. Fully assembled, ready to display. Time to show it off. So we'll put everything back in the box. Put some of my tools away. And there we have it. So I hope this video helped, guys. I hope it helps you with what to do as soon as you get the kit. If there's any questions that you have, just leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to help. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.